Whoopi Goldberg explodes on Meghan McCain live on the show. This silly situation has become very popular on the internet. Let's figure out together what happened there.
So right before we went on the air, the revolving door in the White House had another exit. Rex Tillerson is out as Secretary of State, and he's being replaced by CIA Director Mike Pompeo. Take a look.
I've worked with Mike Pompeo now for quite some time. Tremendous energy, tremendous intellect. We're always on the same wavelength. The relationship has been very good, and that's what I need as Secretary of State. I wish Rex Tillerson well.
And the new CIA director will be Ellen Pompeo. What do you think? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Ellen Pompeo.
She's laughing for now because she didn't know what was coming. Old Whoopi, who is behind the rotten Democrats all the way, is trying to belittle Trump. It's stupid. Listen to what he said. Mike Pompeo gave away an important state secret of the entire U.S. foreign policy. It was aimed at making countries fear the U.S., not respect, but fear. It turns out that America's credibility consisted in being feared. And once it was no longer feared, its credibility was lost. Mike Pompeo blames Joe Biden for the fact that countries are no longer afraid of the United States. Isn't that right?
It's another Pompeo. It's another Pompeo. Okay, so Mike Pompeo is out, and Gina Haspel, who will be the first female CIA director, is in. So, what?
I think yesterday when we were talking, I kind of foreshadowed this when I was saying that anyone that doesn't toe the company line with the president or calls him something like a moron will eventually be out. And I had said that Rex Tillerson was the only one that had slipped by, and then I spoke too soon. He was gone.
Well, they can't seem to keep anybody in their job. They need to do LinkedIn or something to see if they can find some people to fill these jobs.
What was strange to me is President Trump was interviewed just right before we came on air, and he said, listen, I disagreed with Rex Tillerson on the Iran deal and other things. We just didn't see eye to eye. And I don't think that's what you need in a Secretary of State, or quite frankly, people that are surrounding you. You don't need to be in an echo chamber. You don't need a sycophant. You need a team of rivals like Lincoln, people that can challenge you and debate you.
He doesn't like that.
What's the problem? You're a bunch of narrow-minded people who don't realize that you can fire your subordinate and replace him with a more competent one. I understand that you are already used to keeping people you don't need and waiting for the people themselves to revolt. You need to do everything in such a way that you benefit, not the people.
With all due respect, the Obama administration was filled with nothing but like-minded sycophants in the nicest way possible.
That's not necessarily
no, it
true,
is. It's 100% true, especially when it comes to things foreign policy related.
I'm
not interested in rehashing Obama.
Wait, stop. Wait, let her finish, and then we'll get you.
He hired his opponent as Secretary of State, and so I think, you know, it's a better way to go than having
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, he hired his actual opponent to be in his cabinet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, I have like 10,000 things to say. Do you want me to respond to that, or do you want me to talk about
I want you to say whatever you were going to say so we can move on.
Okay, so Jonathan Swan, okay, then it's fine. It's really, Jonathan Swan and Mike Allen have been on this since, work at Axios since October. They've been saying that he has been on the outs for a long time. Mike Pompeo does his daily briefings with the president. He's a congressman. He went to West Point. He served in the Gulf War. He's very capable for this job.
Will he be good?
Yeah, he's more than capable, and he seems to be very much in line with President Trump on many issues. I will say that Rex Tillerson was always an odd choice. Someone who comes from ExxonMobil and who was running an oil company isn't someone that's necessarily best suited for a job like...
liked him because he knew how to run a business just like Trump? That was his thinking.
Trump, unlike you, was a fine politician and businessman. He understood people and listened to them. Since the beginning of Donald Trump's presidency, the economy has grown to unprecedented heights. The value of stocks in the stock market has reached an all-time high. Unemployment has reached the lowest levels in U.S. history. Trump promised this in 2014. Trump has delivered. The fact that no new wars have been started under Trump is not insignificant. This fact is worthy of praise because it has not happened since the beginning of the 20th century. What do you say about it? Do you agree with me? Write your opinion in the comments and don't forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.